everyone. Welcome to the Young Entertainment Podcast. How is everybody doing today? We're so happy that you're here. I'm your host, Daniella. This is my co-host, Mordechai.
Hey, everyone.
And you guys, today, we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to talk about all things Halloween, ghosts, vampires, but also we're going to keep it chill because I'm not to spoil anything, but my favorite Halloween scene of all time, if you will, is, do you know? Can you guess right off the bat? I feel like you know.
Do I know?
You know in your heart.
Wait, this is your favorite Halloween scene?
Of all time. Yeah.
Of all time.
You know it in your heart.
Is it Lizzie McGuire?
So close.
Okay.
Guess again.
Wait, is it Cinderella story?
Yes, the ball where they're all dressed up.
Oh, yeah. That's Halloween. I didn't remember. I totally forgot about that.
I know, right? So cute. Okay, so I got so distracted there. But anyway, I was just telling our people, I was telling our audience, I was telling our friends. That's like a sneak peek into my Halloween growing up is, it's the Cinderella story and the fall ball where they all got to dress up in different costumes, which, by the way, we'll get to that. We'll get to the costumes and all the fun things. Before we jump in and get too crazy, let's talk about Hot Mess Obsessed. And what have you been watching lately or reading that you're just like, oh my gosh, I cannot stop watching this?
Yeah, so I mentioned this 2 weeks ago, I think. I finished Stranger Things. I'm so excited for the new season.
Yeah.
Because I want to watch it again because of how much I love that show.
Yes, totally. I feel like Stranger Things, like the definition of Stranger Things is bingeable. I remember when it first came out, we had to watch it all in one sitting because it is that good. Do you have a favorite episode?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I like my favorite scene. Well, one of my favorite scenes is I love the mall, season 3. I love season 3. So there's so many like when she goes to the Gap and she's trying on clothes. I love I'm trying to think, what are some of the other ones? Oh, I love when they figure out it's the Russians. When Steve puts in coins to hear the carousel or whatever that horse is.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love it.
That's so good. It's so good. Also, I feel like there's something about being a millennial where we did have a few films, TV shows, whatever, where there were abandoned malls, part of the shows and movies. I feel like that was something from our childhood. And for some reason, I'm blanking right now what was that, but the concept of that, even there was a scene in one movie growing up, I don't remember what it was, but the girls tried to after the mall closed, stay in the bathrooms and hide, right? So that they could be by themselves shopping in the mall while nobody else is in there. I feel like it's a low-key dream.
So there's an episode of The OC where they get locked in the mall and because they're doing some sort of charity where they're putting different clothes in different places, and then all of a sudden they're wait, the mall's closed, and then they start playing hockey. They're up all night. They pretend to go camping in the camping section of oh my god, yeah, totally
iconic. See, I told you it was on our blood. It's part of who we are. I love that. Okay, a Hot Mess Obsessed. I will say this. I am so excited I'm Hot Mess Obsessed, meaning, okay, so we have a new season coming out of Nobody Wants This with Kristen Bell and Adam Brody, right? I'm so excited. Have you seen the show? You've seen the show, obviously.
I've seen season 1. Yeah.
Yeah, so I've watched season 1 twice now because, oh my gosh, who is this? So this is our new guest on the Young Entertainment Podcast. This is Bear. So Bear, don't knock over my phone. Get out of here. Okay. So I watched season 1 of Nobody Wants This twice because it's just so good. I feel like their chemistry, that when you watch a piece of art, that's the kind of chemistry you want to see. And I'm obsessed with them as actors. They're just so good. So anyway, season 2 is coming out this month. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. We're also getting another season of Selling Sunset this month for all my reality people out there, which is really exciting. And we're getting one more thing this month too. I'm I'm blanking. But anyway, lots of good stuff coming out. Okay, cool. Let's do 6 Degrees of Zac Efron. If you know, you know. Let's just jump into it. So Janice LeAnn Brown, who, spoiler, in a couple minutes, we're going to show you some never before seen footage of an exclusive interview that we did with her. But before we jump into that, let's do 6 Degrees of Zac Efron. So how is Janice connected to Zac?
Yeah, so Janice, it was, yeah, this was actually not as hard as I thought it was gonna be. She's the lead in Wizards Beyond Waverly Place, and Selena Gomez happens to be in it with her, who was in Neighbors 2 Sorority Rising with Zac Efron. So that was a pretty good one. That was pretty simple.
I love it. I just had like a vision. I'm like, that's so Raven. I had a vision just now of like one day Zac Efron calling into our show because he hears about this segment. And so Zac is just like right here and we're chatting with him and he hears about our segment and he's so excited. He wants to be on our podcast. It's going to happen. Okay. So very exciting. You guys, we're going to show you, like I said, exclusive never before seen interview clips. So one of our entertainment correspondents, she interviewed Kenzi Richardson and Janice LeAnn Brown from, get ready for a tongue twister with me, Vampirina Teenage Vampire / Wizards Beyond Waverly Place crossover. Okay, you guys, they did a crossover episode. We interviewed them. Roll the clip.
Hi, I'm Lauren from Young Entertainment, and we're all about learning from talent in the field. So I'd love to ask you some questions so we can give our viewers and audience just some advice of how to get involved in the entertainment industry. All right. So we have, as I said, we have a lot of young talent wanting to be on Disney Channel shows or in movies. What's one thing that you both have learned from the casting process that would help someone get to be on the Disney Channel just like you?
Yeah, I mean, I think just from my personal experience, I know mine was very long and there was a lot of steps to it. So if it does take a while or if you don't hear back for a little while, don't fret because it's usually just their process and they're probably just choosing between like you and someone else or they're trying to figure out like something with the script. It's always so many different reasons and every casting director is different. So say I've had a couple auditions with the same casting director for a while and it usually means like they maybe have an eye on you or they're looking for a part that's good for you. And thankfully, I did find my part, which was V. And it's such a whirlwind and you just really have to give it your all and just try your best no matter what. And even if it doesn't end up for you, a big thing that I've had to learn is what happens happens and everything happens for a reason. Like if you didn't get this thing, that always means something bigger? Something bigger is coming for you very soon. And it's always just like, if this happens, then something better is going to happen.
Yeah. Whatever is meant for you is meant for you. And
Absolutely.
That's the biggest thing you have to know. Also another thing that I would say, don't go into it like saying, oh, this is the only role I'm ever gonna audition for. Yeah. This is the blah, 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 because that can really get into your head, and it's really not the best place to be at mentally, because then you're always waiting and waiting and waiting, and you're like, did they call back? Did they text back? And that really isn't good for your mental health. So I would say take the time out to meditate and just realize that everything happens for a reason.
Absolutely. And there's always going to be more coming.
Facts.
So even if like I didn't have another audition for a long time after I booked V. And then I had one like a couple of weeks ago. And I was like, okay, this is good. It's just sometimes it's a little slow. Sometimes there's not many things going on. So just
doesn't mean there's something wrong with you.
Absolutely.
There we go.
Doesn't mean always something better happening.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's such good advice. What's meant for you won't pass you by, right?
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yes. Well, thank you, girls. For this next one is for Janice. What was it like getting to work with Freya Sky from Zombies 4? Were you able to pick up any acting tips from watching her?
Yeah, pretty much. It was actually crazy to me because she literally was telling me, she told like all of us, she was like, oh, this is my first sitcom. Girl, what? It was her first time. And I was like, no, it's not. Like, it's really hard. In my opinion, I feel like comedy is like one of the hardest genres to do, in my opinion. I feel like it's harder than drama for real. It's really, really tough. And she walked into that set and she absolutely nailed it. She was so incredibly kind and literally just this big ball of light, literally the biggest ball of light. And, you know, she was just so sweet, and her smile just lit up the room. And I just felt so honored to be able to work with her. And, you know, I went to go get Subway with her and her mom, and we just had a conversation. It was just the best. They were so incredibly kind.
Oh, wow. I love those down to earth moments. Those are the best. Now, speaking of Zombies 4, if either of you ended up in the Zombies universe, what would you want to be? A zombie, a cheerleader? Oh, you already know
I'm
what
gonna
was
say
that?
mermaid. I want to
Because I
say
have a feeling
mermaid.
Zombies 5 was going to be mermaid.
Yes, because we had like the little whirlpool at the end.
Mhm.
So, you know, Zombies 5, you need to cast mermaids. You know who to call. Please. Absolutely.
Casting for 2 mermaids. Ariel,
Yeah,
watch
let's
out.
do it, guys. Come on, Ariel. Love you, but I'm coming for you.
Did either of you get to do the wand ID, and what was that experience like, if so? Tell me about
I
it.
think we both
Yeah,
got
we both
to do
got to
it.
do it. I did mine a little while back. I think I did mine last year.
I did mine actually while we were filming, so only maybe 6 months ago or so.
Oh, wow.
So mine was this year. It was pretty surreal because, I mean,
Well, it was an iconic Disney wand ID. Like,
absolutely.
we're doing the same thing that these Disney legends did. Like, it just felt so surreal. I felt so grateful. And it was so much fun. Like, you got to do your own little thing. At first, I thought it was, like, scripted when I used to see them. And no, they literally just said, say whatever you want and everything as long as, you know, Disney and everything. But still, it was so much fun. And they just gave us the opportunity to be very creative with our wand ID. And it was just the best.
Yeah, and I used to buy, there was like this Barnes and Noble where I lived, and they used to sell little Harry Potter ones there. So I went and I was obsessed with Harry Potter, so I grabbed the Hermione one. And I would always pretend when I was little that I was on Disney Channel, and I would do the wand IDs, but I would do it with my little Harry Potter wand. And I think I still have videos to this day, but it's just something that I think we've all dreamed about and we've all just loved so much. And to know that we got to carry on the iconic legends of people that have come before us is absolutely amazing.
It's very meaningful.
Yeah, it's such a nostalgic thing to do. Even someone of all people of all ages who've watched Disney Channel over the decades, right? We all know that and we love that.
Yeah.
Okay, last question for you girls. From what I understand, there will be a crossover event. What's one thing that you learned from each other, and anything funny to happen off camera, perhaps?
Ooh, these are good questions. I think there's a lot of good behind the scenes stuff.
There's a lot of good stuff.
I'd say a big thing that I've learned from Janice is she is like the kindest, sweetest, most humble person on the whole planet. I mean, she is just so genuinely like loving to everybody, and she carries that through when she goes into her scenes. And I love watching her when she kind of gets into character, because you can tell in her mind when she goes like she sinks in and she truly like envelops Billy into her body. Like it's so beautiful to watch her grow and watch her
Here come the fireworks! Here come the
to watch
fireworks!
her grow and watch her shine, because she truly is such a beautiful star and she's so talented. And to watch her become this amazing character is, I mean, you're amazing. I love you.
Same goes to Kenzi. I mean, just watching her, she's such a great leader. And for this to be her first rodeo and everything, like,
Cute.
watching her play V and just watching her be Kenzi is just the uttermost amazing thing to ever watch. Like, I adore you so much. You are so incredibly strong. And man, literally you're becoming my sister so quickly, and I love you so much. And you're so hardworking and you're so gorgeous. Like literally, girl, you look like an angel. I saw you like when you posted the like your headshots, I was like, she's not real. Like that's a literal doll. Like you're so beautiful inside and out, and I hope that you know that.
I love you.
I love this girl so much. It's my
best friend.
It's my best friend.
Oh, we love girls. We love girls supporting
We love
women.
you. Have at it.
Well, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate
Thank
it, and
you.
good luck on everything in your future.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Lauren, we love you. You did such an amazing job. So
Oh my
good.
gosh. Okay, the giggles at the end were so cute. I'm obsessed with both of them. I
I
love
know,
that
me
they got
too.
to do their Disney ID. That's so fun. And honestly, what stood out to me most about that, their acting advice was so good. And they're so young. And I love that they're so wise and that they're able to think so logically in an industry that's so chaotic and can be so overwhelming and is wildly unpredictable. I thought what they said really stood out about how it takes a long time and sometimes things feel really slow, but that doesn't mean that your opportunity isn't coming and something bigger and better is always coming. I loved that.
Yeah, I need to take that advice, that's for sure.
It was so good. What was your favorite part of the interview?
Oh, I love when they were complimenting each other and they were just like giving each other flowers because they're both the leads of their shows, and I feel like it's like it can't be easy to be like number one on the call sheet at that age and like go through it alone. So it's nice that they like kind of are able to like have each other, even if it's not like in every episode, but at least like in the process of like the Disney Channel.
Oh, that was so well said, Em. I love
Yeah.
that. So well said. I that totally. You could tell they're like a little power duo.
Totally.
I love that they did a crossover. Maybe they'll have a show together someday. I feel like, well, they said they wanted to be cast as the mermaids in the
Oh
next
yeah, that's
zombies,
right.
right?
Yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah.
Okay, that interview was so adorbs. I loved every bit of it. Okay, let's talk about Halloween behind the scenes, if you will. So I thought this would be fun. Let's start with you. 3 of your favorite costumes in a movie of all time. And they don't have to be Halloween costumes, but just costumes in any film, any show, because Halloween is all about the costumes, baby.
Totally. I wish I thought about this before.
I can
I'm
start if you want, but I feel like I feel like you have some good ones.
I mean, okay, definitely a Cinderella story. I mean, we're just always gonna go back to that.
Yeah, her dress is everything.
It was gorgeous.
Oh,
And
gorgeous.
Chad Michael Murray is whatever he like his
Prince Charming. Yeah.
yeah, Prince Charming, exactly.
The Siamese cats, the twin sister.
Oh yeah, the Siamese cats, and then Zorro, the friend.
Yes. This is so good.
Uh-huh.
And oh wait, what not Charlie's Angels. Wait. And then I just kicked the camera. The Three Musketeers were the guy's friend. Wait, who was the popular girlies? I love that line where she goes, "Love the dress, hate her." But those girlies, were they Charlie's Angels? Or what were they?
I don't remember.
I remember the guys, like Chad Michael Murray's squad or the Three Musketeers, because she makes that comment. Shelby Cummings. She says, "What are you, a candy bar?" Like the Three Musketeers, right? But she totally went over her head.
Oh, okay. So so now we're talking about this as they're saying it. Do you remember Never Been Kissed?
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Do you remember the costumes? And they were like DNA, like the nerds or whatever you want to call them were like DNA. So they were all like kind of like connected to each other.
I just pulled it up on my laptop right now. Yes, that is so funny.
Uh-huh. And then
oh my gosh.
What did she dress up? Was she also like Cinderella or Prince Charming? Now I can't remember. I remember,
Let me find out. I see the pictures. I can't tell.
was she Darcy? Was he Darcy and she was Elizabeth? I can't remember now. But
so
yeah,
cute though.
but that whole costume, it was like couples throughout time, I think was the theme, and it was
yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
wait. I have a picture of Josie Grossi. You know what I'm talking about?
that's what they called her when she was in high school. That was what they called her,
girlie.
and then they threw eggs at her. Oh my god, it was so sad.
That is so sad. Okay, here, just since we both had some of the same favorites, what's one other costume and movie or show that you love? And it doesn't have to be a Halloween costume. Like it could literally be like just great costuming.
Yeah.
Ooh, Wicked. How about Wicked?
Oh yeah, Wicked is pretty great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Glinda's costume. I mean, they were all amazing.
Oh, so I don't know if you saw or heard, but they said that the Scarecrow and the Tin Man are gonna be practical costumes with like very few minor visual effects, but it's gonna be all like practical. So I'm excited to see that, because that's not easy, because nowadays.
What does that mean?
Oh, meaning it's gonna be like prosthetics and like actual costume, not just like wearing a green costume and like green.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like it's gonna be really cool. They
Oh
put
my
a lot
God.
of work into it. Yeah.
That is incredible, and I feel like was the perfect fun fact for this segment for you to share it with us. Thank you. That was gold.
Oh, okay, great.
That was perfect. Okay, what is your favorite Halloween movie or Halloween scene of all time?
Halloween scene. Huh. I mean, I'm trying. Do you have one off the top of your head?
I mean, mine was the Cinderella story one.
Oh, okay.
The fall ball, if you will.
I guess I could like Halloween Town. Like there's one, it's like so funny because there's like this one scene at the end of the movie where they try to like get this thing like into like it's like this trident or something. I don't know what it's called, but they try to get it like into the pumpkin. So I think it's a pumpkin, and like so that like the town will go back to normal or whatever. I don't remember exactly. I haven't seen it in forever, but like I don't know why that pops into my head. Or the episode of Lizzie McGuire where they act like zombies. No way. Oh, that's
right?
funny. Yeah, that's funny.
I was like, this photo. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love that we always have the same one. Okay, I think the Liz McGuire one low key takes the cake. And we've had this sidebar conversation before. I wasn't allowed to watch anything Halloween spooky growing up, so I feel like my knowledge is pretty limited, but definitely like the Liz McGuire, the Cinderella story. So like, that's,
you know what else is really good? When we were talking about Stranger Things, they dressed up as the Ghostbusters, and that was they did. Yeah. That was really fun too. Yeah, I love that.
Oh, that's such a good one. Okay, who do you think is the ultimate YA scream queen? And I feel like a couple nominees could be Jenna Ortega, Sadie Sink, and really I feel like what this means is just like, who's your favorite YA? Yeah, go for it.
I was gonna say the Pretty Little Liars, honestly. Like they're
Whoa.
pretty. Yeah, like Shay Mitchell and Troy and Belisario. Hannah.
They're like OG.
Oh my God. Yeah. I was trying to think. Like, it's so funny because I get their like real names and their fake names confused, the character names confused. But I love them. And like like running around in a mask constantly.
Yes. You're right.
They had costumes too, but I cannot remember. I was trying to think of their costumes like in the seasons. I couldn't remember it.
Yeah. I can picture that. I could picture one scene that was like really creepy that lives rent free in my head. I've told you this story in the pod before, but like I was so scared watching it. I had to call my dad and like tell him to come over to my house.
Oh my God.
I was so scared. But no, that's like OG.
The scary parts were the dolls. Like the dolls were they were the scariest.
Oh my gosh.
Playing with them. Oh, I was like, oh my God, stop.
I feel like I need to watch it now that I'm older and maybe a little less scared of things. Maybe not that much less scared. Okay, let's talk about a masterclass moment, because I was so excited when I was like dreaming this up, when I was, coming up with notes for this, because I remember this from acting class. And I feel like this is one of those acting tips that you're not really going to talk about unless like something like this comes up where we're talking about, a horror film or something scary. So I remember learning this, and this is so interesting. Okay, so for all of our aspiring actors and actresses out there, a hot acting tip, if you will, a pro acting tip. So whenever there's a scene where you need to be scared, pretend to be scared, play scared, right? What they say to do is don't play scared. play trying not to be scared, because here's the theory behind that. Okay, because acting is all about trying to really create that moment in real life. And I'll never forget one of my acting coaches back in the day saying, like, the way that you win in acting is how real did you make that moment? And so, like, after different scenes, she would ask us, like, okay, so how much of that moment were you really in that moment where you were convinced that that was your reality? And it will never be 100%. Because you're always going to be a human that's aware to some capacity that you're acting, right? But, you know, we'd do the scene once and we'd say, okay, I was 60% really there. Like, I was convinced that was my reality. Okay, run it again. The next time, okay, I was 70%. I forgot about the outside world. I was in the moment as if that moment was real. And you try to get to 90%, right? So anyway, don't play scared. Play trying not to be scared, because in real life, when people are genuinely afraid, they're usually trying to fight it. Like, oh my gosh, I got to get out of this situation. Or like, I don't want to be scared. No one likes being scared. Or I don't like being scared. A lot of people don't. Or depending on the circumstance, they're trying to hide it, right? So your body tightens, your breath gets shallow, your voice drops, your movements get smaller. That's such a good one. If you show fear too fast by screaming, flailing, etc., it feels fake, because those are the outward portrayals of fear. Well, any real emotion starts inside. It doesn't start in your externals, right? So the trick is to build the tension inside and let it leak out through what you could call micro moments. So you could try this exercise. So try this at home if you want. First, you start calm. You picture the danger. You envision, but don't react yet. Let your breath shorten slightly. And I remember we interviewed an actress recently. It might have been from Summer I Turned Pretty, and she was talking about how all her acting comes down to, or her techniques start with her breathing, and I thought that was really interesting. But okay, so shorten your breath just slightly. 2, lock your focus on one point, like you're waiting for something to move. 3, micro tremor. Let a tiny shake happen in your hand or your jaw or your breath. You're letting what's happening on the inside of you then manifest externally in your body. Okay, delay the reaction. Hold that tension until the last possible second and then release. And that's the moment. That's pretty good. So another pro insight would be, in horror, the moment before the scream is often what sells it. Fear lives in stillness and silence, not volume. That is good. And then, you know, an example could be like, think of Sadie Sink in Stranger Things. She doesn't overplay fear. She locks in. You can feel it in her eyes. And this is a very popular saying, like, eyes are the window to your soul. And I'll never forget the director of Princess Diaries talking about one of the reasons he hired Anne Hathaway, like right off the bat, is he said there was always something going on in her eyes. And that's because she was always creating real moments for herself. So anyway, oh my gosh, that was like a wealth of knowledge in that little masterclass moment, but take notes,
guys, what's called, you should go back and listen to that episode or watch that episode. We actually watched that video of Anne Hathaway and the director talking about it, so it's really cool.
What was the name of that episode?
So if you want to check out that episode with Anne Hathaway and the directors, make sure it's episode 26 of the Young Entertainment Pod.
Yes, listen, that is such a fun episode, especially if you want to create a career for yourself in acting. It was like a wealth of knowledge. I love it. Okay, so let's play a little game. This is silly. This is fun. This is just like using our imaginations. Which, by the way, have you ever taken an acting class?
No.
Have you ever taken an improv class?
I have not. I've always wanted to. I feel like it's like my next step, like in like whatever I do. But yeah, no, I haven't done it.
NYC, you've got to go do it just for fun.
I know.
Just for fun. Even improv. I feel like improv is like an excuse to be a kid again. Like, it's so much fun. You just to create anything. Oh, I miss it right now. Okay, so, okay, a little game we're gonna play. Mordechai, picture this: you are the star in a horror movie. I gotta start it over again. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, Mordechai.
I don't know what she's gonna say, by the way, you guys. I haven't looked at the script, so this is just a surprise for me as it is for you.
We're just gonna have a little fun here. Okay, so Mordechai, picture this: you are the star in a horror movie. Now, this horror movie is called Stage Fright. Okay, the setting is an abandoned theater where the ghost of a lead actor from the past still performs for an empty audience every night, but sometimes new actors wander in and become part of the show forever, if you know what I mean. Dun, dun, dun. But one night, you walk out onto that stage out of the wings, and instead of running when you see the ghost, you lock eyes with the ghost and you fall in love. It's a horror movie turned rom-com. Now, for the rapid fire part of this game, I'm going to ask you some questions. And this is you as your character, as the lead role in this horror movie, Stage Fright, okay?
Okay.
Who would you cast to play the ghost that you're falling for?
Oh.
This is so silly, I know.
I love it. Oh my God. What? Like, of course, like nothing's coming to me right now, but I'm like thinking of like animated characters. This is so crazy.
Like Casper. Oh my gosh. That's so funny.
Oh my God. How about, oh my God. Why am I not? Why can't I just think off the top of my head? Oh my God. Miss Piggy.
Miss Piggy? That's
yeah,
so
Miss
cute.
Piggy.
Wait, that is so fun. I love that. Okay. So cute. Okay. What is your horror movie survival strategy? Are you the one who outsmarts the ghost? Do you unalive dramatically in Act 2 for the plot? Or something completely different? What is your survival strategy? It could be anything. You could literally do a tap dance, distract the ghost, and then run stage left and exit the building.
Okay, I'm gonna get the guy who's doing the lights, the ghost who's doing the lights, to distract whoever's after me.
I love that. That's so funny. And then you disappear. Okay,
Yeah.
So good. In order to save your own life in the movie, you have to sing a song for that ghost. For Miss Piggy, the ghost, now that we've cast the ghost. And the goal is it has to be really good. Or else, so what song are you going to sing?
There's a great big beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day.
Wait, I love that so much. That's so good. Okay, you're going to survive. And spoiler alert, you did survive Stage Fright. Now, fast forward, you're at the premiere. You're on the red carpet. You're with Miss Piggy. You're walking the red carpet, okay? You're seated at the theater going to watch the premiere. What trick-or-treat candy are you and Miss Piggy eating together?
Okay, just candy corn.
Candy corn. I love candy corn. Have you ever had the pumpkins that are like the candy corn pumpkins?
No, that's
oh my God,
thing?
They're so good. They're literally candy corns, right? But they're pumpkin shaped, so they're just like thicker. So it's like more candy corn.
But does it taste like pumpkin or does it still taste like candy corn?
Candy
corn. It still tastes like corn. It just looks like a pumpkin. Okay, got it.
Yes, they're tiny. They're so cute. Oh my gosh, you knew that. Okay, I love this. Great job. You survived Stage Fright. Okay, I'm just going to end you this up by what are your plans for Halloween?
My plans for Halloween? I'm going to rewatch Stranger Things.
Oh, I love that. Okay, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Would it be crazy if I said I'm just going to rewatch Cinderella story?
Yeah, let's do it.
I love it. Okay, amazing. Thank you guys, everybody, for listening, tuning in, watching the Young Entertainment Podcast. We hope you had so much fun with us. I know that we had fun. And don't forget to subscribe, follow. Please go leave us a positive review on Apple or Spotify, wherever you listen. In fact, this week, if you go ahead and you specifically leave us a special, great, beautiful review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify Podcasts, just take a screenshot of it and then send us a DM on Instagram, and we will choose a few of you to send our How to Get an Agent guide to for free, which is amazing if you are an aspiring actor or actress and you want to learn how to get an agent. So thank you guys for listening and watching, tuning in. We're so grateful for you. I'm Daniella. This is Mordechai.
Hey, and don't forget to watch on YouTube as well. Don't forget to watch on YouTube as well. And follow us on Instagram on both accounts, the Young Entertainment Pod and Young ENT Mag.
Yes, you guys, please. We are so grateful for your support, and thanks for showing up every week. And we'll see you on the next one. This has been the Young Entertainment Podcast.
Woo woo!